Hey guys, it's Todd. How is everybody? Anyway, talking with David Beeson the other day about some old montes and torinos, and I meant to show him the other day, I told him the other day I would show him what I have. So anyway, we've got a pile of them here, my friend. So again, some are mint, rough. We're just gonna do them. There's about 25 of them. So again, this one and the Monte Carlo, which I will show, the yellow one with the number 38, also came with this and with the racetrack, of course, back in the 70s. This is a red line. I picked this up as a flea market. A lot of the tampos are still there, but you can see the scuff marks and stuff like this. So, but anyway, guys, there's a lot, so I'm going to try to keep it rolling. But yeah, there's red lines and black walls in here. So, but you know me, I show everything I have, and alrighty, my friends. But these are old school torinos and Monte Carlos that I'm gonna show. So I remember these as a kid. Mine were red lines as well. I had this the red Torino and the yellow Monte, but the Monte come out in different variations, as with the Torino as well, guys. So you can see they're rough, but you know what? I picked them up at the flea markets over the years, and I don't see them as much anymore. There's another one, another red line. So that's why these are all rough. These cars were kind of made to get roughed up, unfortunately. But I mean, you can still find them on eBay and that mint. Yeah, you can, but you're gonna still pay a pretty penny to get them now. But these are old race cars. These ones are retired now. I still like it. I still have these on display, my friends. So yeah, but anyway, yeah. So as you can see, another red line. Again, pretty rough. But again, you know what? You expect it from these cars. They're actually made to go down the track and get roughed up. You know what I mean, guys? So, I pick them up. I find them in the flea markets or whatever. Again, as I said, I don't see them as often as I used to. But now here's the only Blackwall one I have. As you can see, this one here is this one's pretty much rubbed right out. Again, these ones are all retired now, so I mean, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to have them all mint, especially I got the 4 red lines there, but, oh well. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? They're still part of the collection, so I like them. And alrighty, my friends, now here's a variation that come out a little newer. Again, this is a Torino, and but I always like the red one, but the black one come out a little later, and I can't recall. Well, it'd be about 76, 77, because this is a Blackwall, so it's definitely in the early stages of being of the Blackwall. So yeah, so now this one's pretty nice shape, as you can see. This one hasn't seen a lot of action. Neither is this one back here. But again, you can see pretty nice. I mean, they're from the 70s, so yeah. See, no, 1974. That's obviously when the first variation come out, so that'd be the red one, obviously. Again, this one here, as with the previous one here, my friends, not a lot of action. This one hasn't been used and abused. Like there is a couple in here that are. So again, they're old. You know what I mean? They're old race cars, so kind of bound to be expected. So alrighty, I'm just rounding these cars up here, as I said. And here, I'll flip this over here, my friend. I'm multitasking here at the moment, so. Alright, okay. My lord, there's a lot of them. Okay, so Now here's one a little rougher, my friends. You can see it's rough. Still got the cowl inductor and that, or the scoop on it, or the cowl inductor. Again, pretty faded. The tampos and that are pretty much gone. So again, obviously this was a flea market find, my friends. So we ain't gonna focus a lot of attention on it. This one here, kids repainted it or something. I mean, I know I didn't do this, so we won't focus a lot of time here on that, my friends. But I don't know what they got some gold here and that. I don't know what they were doing here, but not really sure what the intention is. But this is the last of the black ones here, my friends. Again, this one's pretty nice, but it's got some marks, but oh well. These are starting to get a little, these are starting to creep up there in age, so yeah. Union 76 Bell Champion. I can't read that front one. Oh, good. Is that Goodyear? Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now this one here, my friends. This is the only one I have. Now this come out in another this white variation. I think it come out with number 17 on it, and this is from the Flying Thrills Stunt Drivers or something. Hot Wheels did. This is what this variation's from. I mean, yeah, the windows and that. This is an old Flying Thrills. I think that's what they were called, Stunt Drivers, and it's too bad. But I got this at a flea market. This one is rough, but it's pretty. The tampos and that here are pretty unique, pretty colorful and that. But again, looks like it's been painted over, and that's what this is. See, you can see the thrills, or they're called Thrill Riders or something like that. And that's the only one I have of that. So, but oh well. Alrighty, my friends. What are we? 7 minutes. Okay, we're now entering the Monte Carlos. Now these are the ones. This variation is the one that first come out in '74, and it came out with the red number 23 Torino. I do have a few red lines of these, and I also have a couple of black walls. So, alrighty. This one here again, yeah, these seen a little bit of action. We'll do the back end here for a minute. We're not going to do the back end on all of them. I want to keep it compressed in the video. So, but look at this though. This side's a little better. So, but you know what, my friends? I've had a lot of these cars now for years. These are not recent additions or anything like that. So. Yeah, I've had a lot of these guys I've had for quite a long time, and then others I've gotten as recent as 3 or 4 years ago. Hey, look at that. So pretty rough, but I like it. Again, it's a red line, so these old red lines I wouldn't restore. It's best to just leave them the way they are, as long as they got the original red lines on them. That's the main thing, right? So. Would never drill these cars apart, so yeah, they are what they are. So alrighty, my friends, we'll do the front end here on this one. Again, as I said, there's some nice ones in here, and there's also some rough ones, but oh well, might as well show them to you. A lot of these haven't been on camera. Well, some have and some haven't, so I guess it's their time to shine now at the moment. So yeah, but yeah, this one, like I say, is pretty rough. Now see this one here, this is the roughest one here, my friends. This is one of the ones that probably hasn't seen the camera yet, but this is definitely its days, you know what I mean, its days as a race car are pretty much done here, but this has had some action here, no doubt about it. Okay, oh, here we go. Yeah, okay. Well, here, you know what, alrighty, yeah, this one's rough. Now, this one here, this is the last of my red lines as far as the yellow ones is concerned. I do have one more black wall coming up. And I'm glad I got most of my cars. See, it's got a little bit of an issue here with someone has stepped on it or whatever. See the roof has got a little bit of a slant there. Because this pillar's a little bit higher, but you know what? Eh, she's still an original red line, so. Alrighty. Now here we go here, my friends. Okay. So we're gonna stay with the Monte Carlos. Now this is a black wall, so this come out you know, mid 70s or so, when Hot Wheels switched into black walls, obviously, which was I think what started in around 76. So yeah, now there's one a little bit of an issue here, but again, it's still not bad shape. I didn't mind this variation. Yeah, amazingly enough, when I was a kid, I did not have this variation at all. That 355. So it's a black wall. I don't think this variation at all came out in red lines, to be truthful. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty confident that I'm not. I've only ever seen these in black walls, so yeah, look at that. Hey, another 355. Again, these are all old cars, my friends. I like them. I like these old race cars with the bumps and bruises. It's an old race car, you know what I mean? So it's going to have some issues. Absolutely. Now this side's almost mint. See, the passenger side, you know, a lot of them are, a lot of times they go on the curve, right? So on the passenger side, so yeah. Usually I find the driver's sides are a lot better off, but alrighty, my friends. Here's a flying chrome. Here's one now from the flying chrome series. Now this is the only one I have in this variation. Again, as you can see, this is an old red line. Actually, the last two are red lines as well. So now this was a flea market find, probably about 4 or 5 years ago. You can see the roof's got some issue, but it has the strings here, the strings here, whatever you want to call them. They go right over the top of the car, right? But again, this is still, and it goes down onto the trunk, obviously. But again, this is the Flying Chrome series. Not really. I mean, when this car is mint, it's got a pretty good look to it. But I like the yellow one better. Even the blue and green one, I don't mind. But now I had one of these as a kid. I had one of those as a kid, I should say, my friends. And but the blue and green one I never did. Now here we go. We're going to close out with these two here. Now this is another variation. Again, as you can see, my friends, it is a red line. See, flying low. Again, look at this. Now this one's in a little better shape, so I'll close out with that one. Again, I appreciate these cars for what they are. As I said, sometimes they are starting to get a little harder to find, some of these cars, and you know, and unfortunately as time moves on, these keep getting older, and eventually they'll be harder to find, absolutely. So that's why I hang on to them now, and you know, so, but anyway, yeah. Alrighty, my friends, now we're gonna close out with this bad boy here. Look at this here. Now this gives you an idea here. Now look at that. Now this is, well, I don't want to say mint, but it's mint, I guess you can say, compared to the previous one, but, and some of the other ones, but again, now this car I've had for eons. I've had this for over 20 years or so. This one might be even around 30. So actually, a few of these ones in here tonight's video, my friends, a lot of these I've had for 10 years or more, but most of them are well into the double digits. There probably is maybe 3 or 4 in here that, you know, I got 5, 6 years ago. So, but anyway, I'll show you the base on this one. A 1974. Now this variation was a little not as common as the yellow one. Even the blue and green one I showed, the second one, they were more common than this one. This one was a little harder to find back in the day. And I find even in my little travels, this variation and the Thrill Riders of the Torino is pretty hard to find. But I like this. So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to close out with this one. I hope you enjoyed checking these old Torinos and Montes out. And hope you enjoyed checking these out, Dave. Alrighty, my friends. You know the drill. Let's stay safe out there and protect yourselves. Stay out of the heat if you can. And you know what, guys? Keep collecting. And thanks for watching. And we'll see you soon, my friends.